Hello, my name is Miss Marichu and welcome back to the channel. This channel is all about stepping into your power. It's all about activating your inner magician. Yes. So you want to transform yourself. You want to have a 360-degree turn in your life. Now, I have 3 points for you. Point number 1. First of all, you have to realize that sometimes the problem is not us. Sometimes you are driven enough, you're hardworking, like you're not a lazy person. You're not a person who doesn't follow through with their plans. Maybe you're not that type of person, but yet you find that your life is not changing. You're still where you were at 2 years ago. What could be the problem? Number 1, there has to be a problem with your goals. Unaona venye in the beginning of the year, let's say 2024, and you're like, okay, my new year's resolutions, and then you write your list down. Sometimes there is a problem in those resolutions themselves. What do I mean? Let's say, for example, for some reason somebody comes and tells person mtu akuja kuambie tells you that by the end of this month I want you to have raised 5,000 shillings, or I'm going to chop your right hand off. I mean, that's a goal that can be achieved. You know what I mean? Like, you can even get 5,000 in like maybe atokona 5,000 kwa mpesa yako. And let's say another person is told you have to raise 200,000 shillings or I'm going to chop your right arm. And this person is unemployed. This person has bad credit score, so they can't even take a loan. You see the difference between those two goals. The person you need to become to raise 200,000 shillings from nothing because you have nothing, and the person that you need to become to raise just 5,000 shillings, you have to become two very different people. This person who is raising 5,000, they don't need to even be, there's no change in their lives. They're still the same person. But ukiambiwa raise 200,000, let me tell you, in that month, you will have become a business person. You'll have become a sales person, because sasa unajiambia okay, nitauza viatu zangu zote, niuze TV, niuze simu, niuze 1212 ili upate hiyo pesa, because the stakes are so high. You don't want to lose your arm, you don't want to lose your right hand, and you're right-handed. What when you have an option, when you have a choice to like raise money, you will become a totally different person. That month, you will be transformed. Like the person you were at date 1, you'll not be the same person at date 31st ukishapata hiyo pesa. You will learn how to not care about what people think. Mtu akifikiria you are too much, you are too money oriented, you won't care. You won't care about what your high school friends think. You won't care about what your mother says. You will not care about these small things. You will not care. Maybe even you have a girlfriend, they break up with you. You are not going to like go into a depression or whatever, because you have this one goal that you have to achieve, or you lose something precious. The journey transforms you. Now, what people don't realize is that if you want to transform your life, it means that you have to transform yourself. And what do you need in order to transform yourself? You have to embark on a journey that is going to transform you. I hope umecapture hiyo information yenye nimekuambia saa hizi. Because sometimes shida sio sisi, shida ni ati your goals are so small and they are not important enough. That could be the issue with your goals. As in, unafaa kuwa na goals zenye when you think about it, your heart races. Your heart inafanya dance, inadunda kiasi because of how big and how significant that goal is. The problem is your goals sometimes, they're not big enough, they're not important enough. Let's say, for example, look at the people who are fighting for independence. These people, imagine all the troubles they went through ndio Kenya ikuwe independent. That journey probably transformed these people into completely different people. They had to become resilient. They had to become problem solvers as fast as possible. They had to become, they had to learn brotherhood, because they had to work to learn together, the Mau Mau. These people had to learn how to fight wars. they had to learn how to use arms. They had to learn how to hide. They had to learn secret languages. That journey transformed these people. When I went for paramilitary training, I did, yes, for 9 months. Let me tell you, the person that went in is not the person that came out. There's just something that shifted. Like, you realize how strong we are as human beings, because uko kwa bootcamp, there's no excuse not to do anything. Like, ukifeel umefika mwisho, maybe mumekimbia mkakimbia, ukifeel umefika mwisho, like the instructor anakuja, unafanya nini? Unasimama, unainama, as in unakimbia, and then you realize, wow, kumbe I had more to give. You realize how strong the human body is, that the more intense things that it goes through, the stronger it becomes. It changes you. That's the thing. The problem ni ati goals zenye uko nazo, that's the problem. If you want to transform your life, transform yourself. How do you transform yourself? By embarking on a journey that changes you. Kama mimi, when I had the goal to become a YouTuber, let me tell you, I am not the same girl that started this YouTube channel mpaka sai. I have grown so much because with the research that I've had to do, I've read so many books, I've read so many stories. Like, this thing changed. They have changed me. Like, they've made me more self-aware. I've known more about life, more about people, because of the virtue of the ambition that I had. Okay? That's point number 1. Change your goals. Make them big. Make them important. Make them significant. That's how you transform your life. Because at the end of that, when you achieve it, you will have become a totally different person. Let's say, for example, you set a goal of becoming a successful entrepreneur. When, by virtue of going through the process and becoming a successful entrepreneur, number 1, you've changed, you've become a good entrepreneur, meaning that you've had more money, meaning that you've had the chance now to change your life, because you have the resources, you have the inner resources, because now you have to learn about people, how to negotiate, how to convince people, how to look at people's characters, na unajua huyu mtu ni mwizi, huyu mtu ni muongo, hata tutasaidiana. As in, now you've surrounded yourself with the relationships you surround yourself are with people that are genuinely quality people, because the journey imekuwezesha kuwa na hiyo capability ya kuona quality people na wenye si quality. The journey imekuwezesha how to have the knowledge of how to make money. So now you live in a nice place, because the virtue of your ambition, the virtue of your goals, ndizo zitakuguide the journey. That is point number 1. Point number 2. There is something inside you that is seeking to be expressed. Really?